Hey everybody, it's your Barada Zen, and I'm a wake-up artist. My passion is bringing awareness around the powerful being that we really are and the connection that we can have with the Creator and the Spirit. This is your weekly energy update, and what we do in these is look at the energies that are coming up for the week to see what advice the Creator and Spirit have for us for this. So I wanted to also announce a contest that I'm going to be having, and it starts right now. It's when I reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to be giving away 10 1-hour personal readings for 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and selected the little notification bell, do so, because once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be putting out a special video telling you how you can enter for that contest. For this week, for this energy update, we're looking at July 24th through July 31st, and we have the Leo new moon happening on July 28th this week. It'll be around 11:54 Mountain Standard Time, so almost around noontime Mountain Time. And of course, Leo is ruled by the mighty sun, which represented by this beautiful yellow crystal ball. And the sun kind of burns away the blocks or the restrictions that we have, allowing for the fiery energy of the sun and of Leo just to come forth. And that will allow us to have like this more fun in our lives without those restrictions, without those blocks. Kind of almost return to almost like a childlikeness where we have adventure and creativity. It also can bring in the chance for a little romance, and it's kind of like this bucket list checkoff time. We get to seek our passions and our joy and those things that make our heart sing. So I'm excited to see what this reading brings forth for us, and I'm going to have, of course, a reading for each of the individual zodiac signs. So we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Geminis, welcome to your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Celebration of Love Oracle deck, and all of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. Let's give these a shuffle, and then we will see what advice Creator and Spirit have for you around this Leo and the sun energy. So for our Geminis, what would you like them to know about this energy this week? Okay, they do want that one for you here. And you've got Harmony, Atlantis 2. I love that. So beautiful harmony coming in here, and let's see what comes with that for you. So this image celebrates all the other environments and societies that we share our planet with. It calls us to open our hearts to tolerance and understanding and put forth an effort to live in harmony with all life forms on this planet. Try to look at the other species on this planet as being co-inhabitants and sharing the earth with us. Get a bird feeder and feed the birds. Give a donation to an animal or environmental group. Make it a point to learn something new about the life under the sea, in the sky, or on the land. Now, joyfully share it with someone. And the special message for this says you are being inspired to be a little more tolerant towards some creatures you do not like or are afraid of. Learning about them and trying to understand them may open up a whole new appreciation of them. And I feel that some of those creatures might even be other humans. So probably more especially so. I kind of feel like you probably love animals and appreciate them all, but it's more the human animals that are our struggle, right? We're also going to pull from the Spirit Junkie deck here and see what they would like to add into that here. All right, so what else for our Geminis, please, for this energy for this week? What else, please? Please make it very clear for us. have like a bunch of cards wanting to come out, but this is the one that wants to be seen for this reading. And this says, today I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. Almost like being in harmony, right? Yes, so you're making different choices on here to try to understand people, understand things with the inspiration, with the intention of having harmony and peace in your life and on the planet, right? We're also going to use these True Heart Intuitive Tarot, see what they'd like to add for this. Which, Gemini, you have great energies around communication, around wanting to interact with as many people, seeing perspectives from a lot of different places. So this is totally your energy anyway. So what else for our Geminis, please? Okay, they do want to that one. Sometimes, though, you can feel very scattered and all over the place in your mind and thinking. And that is quite all right. At least you know that's part of what you chose to have here as one of your challenges. But balancing and focusing those energies like you are kind of intending to do with these really helps. And you have the Four of Discs, which would be the Four of Pentacles. So stability and grounding in your outside world. So this is, totally in relation to what we're talking about here. It's kind of like the Peace card. You have like the little moth showing itself coming over the edge there. And don't worry, that's not Mothra from the Godzilla series. It is a form of transformation, a transition, where you've let certain sides of things disintegrate and fall away. So this is a celebration. Like I said, think of a fours as four solid legs on a table. It's a very strong foundation. And so you do have this solidification of your worth and how you relate it to the outside world. And just I kind of feel with this, it's your outside world is becoming more stable and harmonious in here. It's becoming a place of celebration, of weddings and parties, and just, being grateful for what is and happening instead. So I kind of feel a transformation of energies. Yeah. Transformation of energies, the Tower. Things are being removed out of your life in order to make room for new things. So this is happening for you and not to you, which is the change of energy, kind of like I was talking about. You just see things from a different perspective, and you realize that, okay, if this is coming into my life, if this particular thing is happening, then it's showing me something about myself or what I wanted to see, and it's all okay. It's not something I have to freak out about. I usually, sometimes think of a condemned home. It's not safe to live inside this place. And so it gets demolished and destructed and removed and cleared away to make room for something better in your life that's more in alignment with you for your life now. The old has become so old, it's time for it to go, and it's ready for this new thing to be built as well. So I love that. Yeah, and here you have the Strength card. So really, this understanding and harmoniousness, this peace comes in because you're getting to know who you are. I love this card because the lion represents our human side, this, human character that we're playing. And usually she would have some sort of infinity symbol. I imagine that thing on her arm there, I'd have to look it up in the book, is some sort of symbol representing the eternal us, our higher self, your spiritual side. So this is the actor behind the character. This is a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And the lion, our human side, comes down here, and it's hungry and it's thirsty, and it's told, look out here for your wholeness and completeness. That's what's going to fill up your belly and take away your thirst. And so it goes out there, tries relationships, situations and things like jobs, education, social status, and things, its body, its possessions, its bank accounts. All of it, as it eats it, doesn't fulfill it at all. And if it does, it doesn't do it for long. And so it's hungry, and it gets more hungry. It's thirsty, it becomes more thirsty. And then it becomes desperate, and it's roaring in the jungle because it's so hungry, angry. It's hangry, right? And it's not aware of its higher self in the beginning, but our higher self is always aware of our human self. And so when we're activating our roaringness, this it's almost like Leo energy of the new moon, it kind of activates our higher self to inquire and come down to help us because it loves us, right? And it doesn't come down to kill us and put us out of our misery. It doesn't come down to cage us, to separate us and keep people safe from us. And it doesn't try to manipulate us and like they do in the circus with the chair and the whip and all that, because it knows what the lion is really hungering for is back home, the unconditional love of the spiritual realm back home. And it's very convenient that our higher self is actually made of unconditional love, so it's able to give to our lion what it's searching for. So our higher self comes down and just hugs the big lion, gives it a big hug, gives it all the love, and then that lion transforms from a roaring lion in the jungle to a purring little lion cub sitting in the lap of our higher self, feeling whole and complete for the first time. And then they are able to walk together hand in paw through life in a very harmonious and peaceful way, because it's no longer looking outside of itself for its sustenance, grasping, desperately and, creating all the unharmony and the unpeace. It now has found everything that it needs. And so this is like the inner strength that's helping you with this as well. Yeah, and then you have the Ace of Discs or Ace of Pentacles. This is new opportunities, new wholeness, new worth coming in into your outside world. And so because of this harmony and this peace and this new awareness, this new strength that you have here, you're able to see opportunities where you didn't see them before, and new opportunities open where they weren't before. What do we have here? Yeah, okay, and Judgment. Yeah, this is basically a lot like the Strength card here. It's understanding that you're more than just your human side. You're also this higher spiritual side. It's card number 20. Endings and new beginnings. Double endings and double new beginnings. So you're realizing so much about your human side of things, connecting to your spiritual side of things. It is bringing around this beautiful awareness and transformation in your external life and your inner life, of course. And we're also going to take a look here at these everyday tarot and just see, use these for clarification. And I kind of want to, torn between getting more details about the Tower, like what is this thing that's falling away? What is this new thing that's coming in with this Ace of Discs? So what do you want us to know about this Tower and this new opportunity? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, they said not these. That's just me being a butterfingers, but they do want these. Okay, so let me just clean up my mess here. And I wanted to look at these because I did see this one fly. So you have the Strength card coming again. So they're all, yes, this ending and this new beginning has so much to do with the Strength card in the middle. So that's why this is in the middle, this is what helps you end the old ways of thinking and the desperation, and it brings in these new opportunities coming in because you also have... So do you have any other fives? No, you have these two. So you have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, which represents change, both in your emotions, which is the Cups, and then also in the Swords, which are your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindset. So you have this change of the way you're looking at things as well, which is what this is all about, right? And you have 5 and 5 equals 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, it kind of has the Tower involved in it because, the Wheel of Fortune talks about that before you came down here, your soul chose all of the experiences that it wanted to have. One, about that it chose your avatar, your human self, to live this life through. But all these fated events, and through them all, you have this power to choose what anything means about your life with all of that, which you know kind of brings in this Two of Wands in a way as well, because the Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passions, and it's basically whatever you focus your energy is what grows. So whatever you if you focus on what's lacking in your life, that's what grows. If you're focused on what you're grateful for and what you want in your life, then that grows instead. And so it's like taking control of the wheel of fortune, right? And that in any moment, no matter what unfolds in your life, you get to choose what emotion you want to experience through it, right? Which is the emotions. And you also get to choose what story you put as you go through it. And we come here to experience both sides. Every moment is a choice between emotions of unconditional love or of the fear of losing conditional love. Every moment is a choice of mental stories of unconditional love or mental stories of fear of losing conditional love. And you get to choose that. This is what this whole piece of the two of things is coming down here, is these two worlds that you live in. When you have the Queen of Swords, which swords, like we talked about, are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. The Queen of Swords, in addition to ruling the air and the thoughts, all of the queens have water, which is your emotions, and she's the perfect balancer of mind and emotion coming in. And so it's really this Ace of Swords that she carries in here allows her to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm, while also slicing away the old thoughts and beliefs that are no longer serving her about her life. You have the 4, the Emperor, which is about stability, the number 4, and he's bringing in this guidance and this control into your life. And I kind of feel like that's what's coming here with this new opportunity, is that because you have seen that you can out of fear, become a dictator and a tyrant, or out of love, you can be this loving emperor who shares their love with the world, bringing harmony and peace instead of war and pillaging and everything else. And so you have this new control, this new awareness that you're taking a hold of your life as you go forward with this. So I'm loving this new direction, this new awareness that's coming in. And I do want to finish up by pulling a card here from your Chakra Love deck here. And we're just going to see what are the final messages that the Creator has for all of you Gemini. So, Spirit Creator, what are your final messages for Gemini, please? Okay, they do want that one, and then this one. So we'll start with this blue one here. It says listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. This is very much throat chakra, sharing your capital T truths. So sharing, it's almost like this instead, where you are sharing your messages of love from above, which allows you, this listening, that you are listening to others, these other animals, like it talked about, these human animals. You're understanding where they're coming from, what their desires are, and in doing that, that's what's bringing harmony and peace. Instead of you trying to prove that your truths are more truer than others, which is what this 5 of Swords, basically this message is, that when we try to convince others that our small t truths of fear are more truer than their small t truths of fear, battles ensue. Definitely not harmony and peace. But when we connect to the unconditional love of above, the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, we have these beliefs that we're searching for on the inside, and we don't care about other people's, what they're doing or not doing, what they're believing or not believing, because we understand that's their journey and not ours. So we are able to open up and just listen to what they have to say. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting point of view. Thank you for sharing that. It's not like, oh, that's interesting, but let me tell you what the real truth is. That's battle and war, right? And then you have confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. That's your solar plexus. chakra. So bringing in this confidence in who you really are. I feel like this is that emperor. The more you connect with your higher self and that your abilities, with that inner strength, you then have confidence. Whereas before it's arrogance. Arrogance says, whatever I do is better than what you're doing. Confidence is that I can do well. I have strengths, right? Arrogance is I'm stronger than you. And then you have fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. So I love that too, coming in here with this confidence here, this solar plexus, bright, sunny energy. And then you also have abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. So again, this power to choose what something means and how you see it. And then, with that over here, with this Four of Discs, the Four Pentacles, having this solid foundation in your worth and in abundance in the outside world. So I love this coming in here for you. All right, Geminis, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And be sure to go into that notification bell and select the all option, because that'll make sure you get updated for any new video that comes out on this channel, including once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be putting out a special video to let you know that I've reached that and how everyone can enter into the raffle to win one out of the 10 free personal 1 hour readings. So if you haven't done that already, make sure to do that. And also doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and subscribe to the channel, of course, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy and happy it wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, as I mentioned, I do offer personal readings, offer them all the time, not just for the contest, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, mighty Geminis, as you're going throughout this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.